Hey guys, what's up? This is Sashtik Reddy, and I just finished my third year at Manipal. So I'm a final year BTech student pursuing my electronics and VLSI engineering degree, and I've been getting a lot of queries, questions, DMs with respect to placements or campus life, or a lot of parents and juniors have been asking me a lot of questions. So I decided to make a video on this channel after so long, a long video. And I've been in your position a few years ago, so I understand how important it is that I give an unbiased and transparent review about the college. So with that said, I just want to tell you that in this video we'll be discussing about 5 to 6 points. First we'll start with placements, then we'll talk about how the faculty and the administration is, and then we're going to talk about how the sports and the infrastructure of the college is. We can talk about the attendance policy, and finally the events, the fests, and the campus life. We can discuss that in the end. So if you feel you want any specific doubts, or if you want to get some specific doubts cleared, you can skip to that chapter. I've added the timestamps below. And with that said, without any delays, let's get started. So placements, right? So I think placement is one of the most important factors when it comes to picking a college. So the placements in Manipal actually, I will tell you what is actually not available online or what is not available on the website. But first, let's see what is actually shown in the website. So according to the official website, it says 86% of the batch of 2025 are placed with a median CTC of around 10.05 lakhs and a mean CTC of 12.31 lakhs and the highest CTC being 69.25 lakhs CTC. So this actually is obviously accurate, and it's really good, I would say, compared to a lot of other institutes out there. But what is the reality behind this? So the batch of 2025, 86% are placed. Not the entire batch of 2025 is actually sitting for placements because of the simple fact that a lot of people are having backlogs, or a lot of them might be having not eligibility because of low CGP, which is not met with the company requirement. And a lot of people might be going for masters as well, and maybe pursuing business or their own startups. So when it comes to this aspect, a lot of people are not sitting for placements, but whoever are eligible and sitting, the 86% is for them. And with respect to rest of it, I would say that a lot of companies do ask for a minimum CGP requirement when it comes to. But if you're having 7.5 plus, you will be able to sit for a majority of the companies. And few other companies, especially for CS, ask for 8.5 plus as well. So it's a combination of luck and a lot of skill, talent, and a good eligibility CGP requirement, basically minimum CGP requirement. So with these factors, the companies ask. You can see the list of companies here, where I have mentioned all the companies which have come to Manipal before. And with respect to my friends, few of them are actually right now interning. The summer internships have started. Few of them are interning in Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, Emerson, Microsoft. In fact, a lot of people have been selected from Microsoft for Microsoft. And 2021 2022, that was a really good phase for the placements, especially for the CS branches. Then there was a little bit of recession, there was a little slowness in the job market was a little slow, and again I think it bounced back a little bit, and past 1 2 years it's still a little bit better than before, is what my seniors tell me. And a lot of my friends are yet to sit for placements. I'm just telling you the internship stats, and the placements also are also completely dependent on your skill, irrespective of which college you go. But the opportunities which the college provides, I think Manipal overall provides a lot of good opportunities, provided that you meet these requirements, you develop those skills, and then you ace your interviews and technical rounds. And yeah, opportunity wise, I think a pretty decent amount of opportunities. What companies don't come, few companies like Qualcomm, few companies like Google, I'm not seeing much come to Manipal. But still, that compensates with the rest of the good companies which come to Manipal. For example, STM Microelectronics. We have a recent MOU with Marvel. We have a lot of Microsoft placement drives happening because alumni is from Microsoft, right? So yeah. With respect to faculty, I have seen all of them have a PhD. Obviously, most of them have a PhD, and very experienced faculty and really good researchers. The research orientation in Manipal is really nice. Most of them are very open to ideas, especially when it comes to research. I myself am working with multiple professors for research projects, and they're very open to come for these kind of research projects. So a few of them are obviously strict, and few of them are very kind and very chill. But administration wise, administration is also very strict with the policies, especially the attendance policy, which I'm going to discuss right now. So even though the administration and the faculty are very chill and very relaxed with students, when it comes to attendance, they're very, very strict. So in Manipal, we have a strict attendance policy, which is 75% of plus attendance. If you're representing the college for sports, research, or any other events which are going out, if you have the official permission, you have a proration, or you can say compensation, that it will be reduced to 65%, provided you have the permission and the required certificates for to back the same. So your attendance will become minimum requirement is 65%. Either if you have any representing or going out for representing the college, or if you have any medical reasons as well, you will be getting the concession. But apart from that, it's strictly 75 plus attendance, 75% plus attendance. We have an SLCM portal where it's like an online portal where you'll be seeing the whole process of the whole attendance, the progress, and your marks. It gets updated on a weekly or monthly basis based on the faculty. But attendance is super strict. If you do not meet this requirement, then you won't be eligible to sit for that particular subject. You get a DT, and when you get a DT, you won't be able to sit to write exam for that subject, and you'll have to repeat that particular subject where you don't have the attendance requirement. So that one requirement is there for attendance, but rest of it, I think it's pretty relaxed when it comes to other things with respect to clearing doubts or explaining, and it all comes down to which branch you are in and which faculty you're taking up in that particular branch. So when it comes to infrastructure and facilities, let me talk about my branch and then I'll talk about sports facilities. So in my branch, we recently have the TCAT and the Cadence lab set up. It was worth lakhs of rupees, and they are building the new infrastructure as well. We have NVIDIA H100, A100 servers and few center of excellences and a lot of compute labs as well. And maybe you can go to the website to check more details about the infrastructure available at Manipal. And they are upgrading timely as the time progresses. They are also upgrading within time. So I think infrastructure wise, I have gotten all the support required whenever I had any research project or any other requirement. They were always very supportive. Provided you take the permissions from that department HOD and the faculty you're working with, you will be able to access most of these facilities which are there in Manipal. And when it comes to sports facilities specifically, we have a state of the art, one of the largest indoor facilities called Marina. It is a common facility for both Mahe and MIT and KMC. So basically, all the institutes under Mahe University and Mahe faculty, students, staff can access this with a fee. You can see the fee structure of the sports facilities of Marina here as well. This is also available if you're a Mahe student. You'll be able to see this price chart. So I'm just showing it to you right now here. And apart from this, the marina is one of the most beautiful sports facilities I have been to in my life, and it has everything which you require. I'll make a tour of marina hopefully very soon. Maybe whenever I get time, I'll make it. But uh, but yeah, that was with respect to marina. And if you talk about MIT in specific, recently the sports park was inaugurated, and I was privileged to be part of the opening, and I was one of the first people to run on the new track. And the whole administration was very proud to announce that they invested 60 crore rupees to build that sports park. And I've shown a little pictures here and there. You can see the pictures of the sports park, and it looks pretty good. And they have really developed the sports infrastructure over the past few years. And I would also say that the sports team are also very, very active. The seniors mostly take care of it, and the seniors usually recruit these people after multiple rounds of trials. For cricket, there is MITCL, which is an internal IPL type league which happens, and the NBA drafting type, you decide which player goes to which team, and that's how MITCL works. And based on that, you select into the MIT, MITB cricketing. Then there is basketball team which happen, the tryouts happen for football, and then the badminton. So all sports, whatever is available in Manipal, have a good team and who are active at what they do. And provided you're good at that sport and you show up for the tryouts and you maintain good relation with these seniors, you will definitely be in the team. But you'll have to give a lot of time by spending some time with the team every day. Completely depends on team to team again, to practice for these tournaments. Facilities wise, all of these are accessible. Most of them are free, and I really, really like those facilities in Manipal because they are very, very good and well maintained, I would say. So next, let's talk about the fest, the events which happen at Manipal, the life of Manipal, the campus life. So basically, we have mainly 3 to 4 events for MIT specifically. First is a Tech Tattva, which happens during the odd semester. So Tech Tattva is a technical fest, and a lot of tech leaders across the India are invited for this, and a lot of other institutes. Hackathon happens during this time, MHAsh, the Manipal Hackathon, and a lot of cool events are being conducted. A lot of big speakers come and share their insights about technology. It's a very fun technological event. They're going to be one of the biggest college tech fest very soon. And after this, we have the MES Manipal Entrepreneurship Summit, which happens during February, hosted by ESEL of MIT. And a lot of entrepreneurs across India also show up for this particular event. And a lot of startups which are there within Manipal and across India show their display their startups here. The pitch tank happens here, and it's a very fun event if you are into the entrepreneurial journey and you're into business. And after this, we have Rebels, which is the heart, I would say, of Manipal, MIT. So this T-shirt is also from last year Rebels, last semester basically, and you can see here the back as well. It's a really cool T-shirt. I think it's one of the best T-shirts. That's why I'm wearing it today. So all these three events are hosted by Manipal Institute of Technology. Apart from this, KNC has Invictus, which is similar to Rebels, a cultural fest. And we have Utsav, which is a Mahe fest where all the institutes under Mahe come together and celebrate an event. It has multiple stuff like fashion show, dance, music, etc., etc. And there's a lot of stuff I can still talk about, but a few notable names came to rebels, and some of them being, for example, Sean, Javed Ali, Salim Suleiman, KK, Mohit Chauhan. Lot of good names came. When I was there, a lot of good rappers like Raftar, Krishna, see them all. A lot of people came for these events as well, and a lot of good comedians like Biswa Kalyan Rat. There was Kullu, and then there was Gurleen Pannu, and it was really a fun experience for rebels. And for KMC recently, we had Shreya Ghoshal, and the entry was also free, and I would say that was a really good experience. And from next year onwards, more people will be coming for KMC, Rebels, etc., etc. So apart from all of this, it's a really fun experience to have all these events and all these all these fests going on throughout the year. And I was privileged to be part of the organizing committee for MHAsh and for Manipal Hackathon Tech Tattva, for the Pro Show Rebels. Was the OC, and it was really fun experience for that as well. So if you're looking forward to organize these events, so there's an opportunity for that as well. From first year you can volunteer, then you can be in the organizing committee, then you can be in the core committee. So there's a lot of these things involved with the whole process, and it's really fun, I would say. And with respect to the campus life, I would say the campus is very beautiful. Like it's like when the first time I went there with my dad, and my dad was like, "Oh, you're gonna live in a paradise in a resort." Honestly, it looks like a resort. It's as good as a resort. It's beautiful. It's full. It's like it has a lot of greenery, and I mean, it has its own pros and cons because you have to walk a lot, but it's fine. There's buggies and these things available. You can just go through that. But apart from this, the campus is really beautiful. It has a lot of greenery. It's all filled with students and always talking, and the vibe is really nice, especially during Saturday nights. It's a lot of chaos also happening there. You will know about it soon. And there is Student Plaza basically. I think it's the heart of the campus because it's in the center of the campus. It used to be called Kamat Circle, now it's called Student Plaza, and it has everything, like for example, from a milk packet to stationery to barber shop, a clinic, everything is available in the Student Plaza itself. And some events happen here as well. For example, like open mics and few flash mobs and a few events during Rebels happen here as well. So I could talk more about campus life. I can just go on and on about this campus life. I can talk about so much more. There's so many more stuff which I can cover in the future videos. So if you think I missed something, or if you think you want to know something in specific, feel free to connect to me on social media. Here is my social media handles. And if you have any further doubts, you can feel free to comment below, and I'll be more than happy to answer. So if you're coming to Manipal, I would say welcome to Manipal, guys. And I'm sure you're gonna have a tons and loads of fun. And I'm looking forward to see you all in the campus. And all the best. Thank you guys, and see you guys soon. For more such videos, do subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting similar videos very soon. And that's pretty much it. All the best, guys, and see you all.